What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Hi. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where does Libra here all the time. For those of you that are just coming and hanging out with me, I love each and every one of you. Thanks for participating. Your liking, your sharing, your subscribes, your donations of love, your requests for readings. You are absolutely amazing. This tribe is awesome. Hope to see you on my main channel at Get Feathered very soon. For those of you that are hanging out with me today during the live, thumbs up, click the live chat button, and we'll jump into this reading. You never know what you're going to get from me, ever, never. So let's figure this out together. Okay, let's have a little fun today. There's Mary. How you doing, baby? All right, everything looks good on my side. I hope everything is good on your side. Days is here. I love y'all. I love hanging out. I love doing what I do. I really do. I love doing what I do. I don't know if I'm going to love this. I'm afraid where he's got me going. Oh, so y'all need some messages today. Oh, God, and he brought out the Kipper. I hate Kipper. So let's get into this, shall we? Somebody needs a message. Somebody needs some guidance today. Usually when a lot of you are going through similar things, or you're going through things that are causing you to go, what do I do here? Message is bitterness. Oh, damn. Bitterness. Lemons. Are you being a sourpuss? Oh, Libras. Voodoo, what's up? Bitterness. It is a fact that nothing positive in the world has ever been brought about by bitterness. Damn. No matter what injustice we have suffered, and some, of course, take a lot more time to overcome than others, we need to find the strength to free our minds and hearts of bitterness, to be at peace with the world, and find contentment in the things we cherish. I just posted on my Nourish Heal Live channel, my coaching channel, a short about people being rude, people being negative. And the title was, "Damn, just be thankful. People can be so negative." I just posted that right before I came live here. Oh boy, bitterness. Okay, maybe I'm a little bitter. Maybe I'm a little bit mad, but here's something you might want to consider. I take control of my emotions and banish bitterness from my life. I am a happy and peaceful soul. I'm a happy and peaceful soul, but I'd like to be a 3D happy and peaceful bitch too. It's a bitter bitch. Oh God. Good Lord. Okay. So that's where we are, Libras. Are we being bitters? Are we little bitter bitches? Sweeten up. Y'all need to sweeten up. What's up, GTO? Oh, damn. Despair. What the hell? Oh, okay. All right, listen. Something has ended in your life, and I don't know what it is, or who it is, or what's happening here. Despair. Oh God, you're gonna pull. Some of y'all, it's a marriage. Some of you, it's a legal matter. Some of you, I don't know what the hell to say. Just wow. You know, wow. Okay, so something is apparently going on for my Libras. We're gonna find out what it is. What's up, ADA? Why, thank you. I blow dry my hair, and I did pin curls in the front. Yeah. Vintage pin curls, y'all. Vintage pin curls, yeah. You just wet your hair, you dry your hair for the lady. Well, whatever. Anyway, you roll them up, and then you bobby pin them, and then you either blow dry them to set them, or you wear them overnight. Anyway, yeah, pin curls. But this is my natural wave, so thank you. I love you for noticing. 10 minutes and I'm done, y'all. I don't spend much time on my hair. Okay, so this has been a burden on you. Good gosh. Could be involving your house, could be involving your family, could be involving all kinds of stuff. We're going to get this to a much better place because somebody's bitter. Woo! Oh, somebody got unexpected income coming in. I don't like the kipper, but we're gonna pull cards on this. Not these cards. Those cards said no, we're not. Those cards said no, we're not. Ada says much healthier than wet. Much healthier that way. I was like, what are you talking about? I appreciate it. Smooth is here. What's up? Happy Friday, y'all. Listen. Let's get real for a sec, okay? This could even be something that's already ended, already been done and gone, and you're still holding on to a little bitterness. Okay, so let's bring a little happiness and sunshine to the room because I'm tired of this bullshit. Okay, but it could be involving family life, a marriage, whatever this is. For some of you, it's legal matters. Others of you, it's I venture to say some of you it is business contracts, business deals, and some of you are just like, what the F do I do? Well, here we go. Yeah. It's time to get real. So here we go. We going on this journey together. We ain't gonna be bitter after this. We're gonna know how to get out of this situation, whatever this situation is. Okay. So Fred, tell us, once I get situated, Fred, tell us what the hell's going on. Okay, you already healing from this? Okay, sweet. Okay, so I'm digging this. This could have been a past situation, this despair. This is all coming to an end. This is all stuff that you've already been healing. You're working on it. You're actually observing it, looking at it. You possibly already healed from this. What else? What else is going on here? What else do you want to tell us? Okay, it could have been family dynamic. Could have been money. Definitely 10 of Pentacles here. Workplace, home. It's either work environment or home environment. It is definitely involving something long-term that you've been doing. Or someone you've been doing. Whatever. Okay. What is this song I'm hearing? What is this song I'm hearing? What is this song I'm hearing? I finally see. I finally see the light lyrics. I have no idea. I have no idea who sings this song. I finally see the light. A white lion? Really? Let's see. He's not letting me back out of it either. Okay. Finally see the light by White Lion. Give me a car, show me a road, let me get out before I'm old, take me away to somewhere new, don't want to stay, been here too long, tired of singing the same old song, time for a change before it's too late. Okay, so some of y'all stuck around in a situation way too damn long, you held on to it for way too long. Some of y'all you sacrificed, you failed yourself. Y'all might want to listen to the song. Or at least look at the lyrics. I I wasted time. That's like wasted time. Okay, don't be bitter because you wasted time on something or someone. That one day you would leave me dead with nothing much to show. Damn. Okay, so some of you are bitter bitches. Okay, wasted time. Something happened here. Okay, could involve in work or long-term commitment. Okay, so some of you may be getting divorced. Some of you may have gone through some legal issues because of this situation. You understand what I'm saying to you? Some of you may have gone through some legal issues. It's some of you, paperwork and legal issues were tied up in this situation. Some of you feel like you just wasted so much time and you ended up just like sacrificing yourself, sacrificing your dreams, staying too long. So this could have been a job that just fucking sucked the life out of you. A relationship that sucked the life out of you. Some of you were a slave to it. All right, we got a new path over here though starting. So again, some of you, it's about work. Some of you, it's about a connection. So I really want to know, damn, this is actually new. This is new. This is new. Okay. Okay, hold your horses there, Fred. Whoa the ponies. Whoa up the ponies. I need to know what the hell is going on here. You got me confused. I want to know more about this. Tell me more about this. Okay, so I want to know why you've been bitter. Well, maybe you were bitter because you had to go through a legal issue, or maybe you're having to finalize a divorce, some of you, or change jobs. Good God, what the hell? Something's coming to an end. What's coming to an end with the coffin here? Endings bring new beginnings. Okay. Confusion is coming to an end. Oh, hell yeah. Mind games, confusion, shit that just... Some of you went through some pretty, let's just say, tumultuous situations. With the Queen of Swords here, some of y'all may have been verbally abused or been dealing with... I mean, this could have been a boss that was verbally abusive, a spouse or a partnership. This could have even been business partnership. Something about business partnership. Some of you, if you have a business partner or you had one, there is something legal you may want to address. Something you may want to look at, the paperwork or something. Make sure you're tying up loose ends with taxes. And this is coming through from Fred, so this is specific to somebody that had a business partner that may have ended that relationship or may have ended the partnership. I don't know if you were in a business partner. I don't know if you had a fucking business and you were sleeping with the person. Don't sleep with your bosses, y'all. That's bad news. Something involving a partnership, whether it's business partnership. I almost feel like it was relationship and you had a business at the same time. If that's anybody's thing, you understand what I'm saying to you? Make sure the paperwork is correct and closed out properly. That somebody's not trying to... Just make sure the paperwork is shut down and closed out, and make sure that you are not being... Check your credit reports and shit. Make sure nobody else is using your information and things like that. There's just something somewhere right there. You'll know who you are. You'll know what it means. Check it out. Handle your business, okay? For others, it's confusion in regards to whoa. Oh my God. Don't make me fall. Shit. Woo! Justice. I told you. documentation, things being set right. Oh, paperwork, crossing T's and dotting I's. Okay? So this ending, it's over. You're not going to fight anymore. You're not fighting this bitterness and this despair and this stress. It's actually coming to an end. It's healing up, because the cycle of fuckery and one-sided shit, this could have just been like you were doing all the work, somebody else was getting the money, that kind of thing. Just make sure all of the final paperwork is handled properly, if you understand what I'm saying to you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Give me a yes, because justice flew out. Okay? That was a specific message for somebody. So make sure you're checking. Just make sure you're handling your paperwork and making sure the taxes were filed properly, making sure the paperwork is handled, making sure shit is running properly, and that somebody else is not using your social security number or something. Like, if it's your business, handle it. There's something there for somebody. I don't know why I never get shit like that. Why that's coming through, I don't know. But don't let this get to you. It looks like you're coming out of some sort. You're not even fighting with the past. That you're done with it. You're not even dealing with it anymore. Do you know how happy I am about that? But for some reason, Fred is, no, it's not Fred. It's actually spirit guides, ancestors. That's why it's coming in here so loudly. There are some of you that need to make sure that all of your paperwork has been handled properly. Make sure that documents are handled properly. I cannot get that enough. Yeah, right. The justice card flew out onto the floor. Like, whew, you will get my attention. Right. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Let's just not go there, because I know where that would lead. I already know where that would go with y'all. I do. Why are you stuck on this? Why are you stuck on this? Tell me why this is important. Why is this important? I can't lie. I'm asking, why is this so important that the thing about the legal issues or the documentation, it like, make sure you're checking your, I have to say this. I broke up with somebody that I bought a home with years ago. We bought a home together, and this person actually, and I left the house to them. I wanted to get away from that relationship so bad. And we were together for 6 years, 5 years before we bought the house. And then a year later, fuckery. That was so bad. I wanted to get away from it. I gave him the house, even though the person told me that I would get the house if we ever broke up. I left. I packed all my shit, left half my stuff, and left. Took my youngin' and left. Ended up leaving the house. Like, he ended up abandoning the house a month or two later. And I found out after the fact that it was foreclosed on and shit. But he was actually using my social security number to get other housing and rent apartments and stuff like that. And I think even there was a couple of other things that was going on there. Yeah. But after the fact, using my social security number to get credit, get the credit to get a different place to live in and all that shit. So sad. Just make sure you're handling your stuff, because falseness came out. Make sure nobody else is using your fucking business name. That nobody else is using, that make sure the taxes were paid. Make sure that the documents were handled properly. That just Do what I'm saying. Just do what I'm saying. Yeah. Make sure you check your facts. Scholar is here. There's something there. Okay? There's something there. Damn. You were in a relationship with this person or a business partnership with this person for somebody. Because there's wedding and there's enemy. Make sure you're checking your documentation. I also want to say there was another situation I was in, and I don't look. I'm just going to tell you, there was another situation I was in. That person ended up getting in trouble though, because we were supposed to have an annulment. This person was going overseas. This was eons ago. This was like eons ago. This was before I had kids and all that stuff. He was going overseas with the Marines, and the last time he had went, he lost all of his people that he worked with. I think it was Desert Storm or Desert Fox. Anyway, so we had already broken up and everything, but when he found out that he was going back, he asked me to marry him so he had somebody to take care of his stuff. And because he didn't know how long he was going to be gone. So we did the thing in Vegas, drive-through window. Yes, we did. And like 3 months later, he found out that he wasn't going. So we got an annulment. Okay. That was a legitimate, I care and I understand, so I'm going to help you out kind of deal. But he never turned in the annulment paper. He never turned in the annulment paperwork to the courthouse. And 3 years later, I'm wondering why I'm still getting information about benefits from the military, and I'm living in a different state. I'm completely across the country from this person. I haven't heard from this person in 3 years. And yeah, we were still legally married. So I contacted Vegas myself. Yes, you're getting all the dirty details today. I had to contact Vegas and the court system there, and I somehow going through. We didn't have the internet like we have now back then. That was in my early 20s. I think I was like 21, maybe 23, something like that. Somehow I got a hold of a judge, and the judge handled it. Was like, okay, no, we're going to get control of this. And I'm like, but the statute of limitations, he's like, as long as the paperwork is signed and dated on the date that he was supposed to turn it in. And I'm like, yeah, he was supposed to get it notarized and turn it in and all that stuff. She's like, well, contact she told me exactly what to do, what steps to take. And I did. And it was handled and addressed immediately. Expediently, immediately, as soon as I contacted the judge and the CO, the commanding officer, and I had to find that, and it was a fiasco. But the crazy thing is he had someone else living with him, so he was getting the benefits, the financial benefits. I don't know if she was using my name. I don't know if he was definitely benefiting financially for 3 years from us being married. And that's food rations from military. You get all kind of different benefits from being married. You get more pay. So he was benefiting for 3 years off of that, and had someone living with him at the same time. So I don't know if she used my benefits or anything, but I was like, the fuck? Yeah. So y'all do your due diligence and check your fucking paperwork is what I'm saying. Okay? Just with the housing thing, with the previous one I was talking about, that was actually foreclosed on. Just to give you a little thing there, but I contacted the Florida Bar Association and I had that taken off of my credit because that was during the whole banking thing in 2007, 2008. So that house got foreclosed and it's not on my credit. Thank you, universe. I love you. Just do your due diligence. That's what I am feeling here. Like, I don't know if somebody is using your social security, if somebody is trying to, I don't know, work underneath your name or underneath your business number or just check your shit. That's all I'm saying. Okay. It could be involving money. It could be involving business, but it is definitely legal shit too. So, and the Emperor reverse. Something's a dirty deal. Okay. And I don't know, but I almost Fred, tell me this. Yes. I almost have a suspicion that somebody is doing this out of bitterness. Yeah, now y'all know the dirty details. I told you, I've been done every damn thing. I've lived a damn life in 45 years, okay? You go help somebody out and then somebody gonna screw you over. You're gonna give somebody a house, you're gonna leave an entire house to somebody, and then they're gonna abandon it, not even tell you so you can actually keep it. And then use your social security number to go get other financing for somewhere else. Sorry, piece of shit. Karma gets served on people like that. I have a feeling that this is somebody who is bitter against you. Some of you, it is somebody that's pissed off at you. So I don't know if you got somebody at work that don't like you, or if you have somebody that might be trying to take your money. There's some sort of financial situation or legal situation. This could have already been happened, but just make sure that you're still tying up loose ends and you're checking to make sure that all of the things are full stop and nobody is trying to take advantage of your name or your financial security, that kind of thing. Do your due diligence here. Check your numbers, check your facts, check your paperwork, because this could have already been happened, but there is still something that's left open or remaining that somebody might be using, like your business name or something like that. Okay. And some of y'all this might be a dirty deal. Like if you piss somebody off at work, just saying, just pay attention. You know what this is about. For me to tell you my business, this is something serious. Okay. So this could potentially be somebody who is pissed off and taking action because you it's almost as if you're better off than them, or you're doing better than them. Like a bitter bitch. You have a bitter bitch story here for some of you. I don't like it, whatever it is. Let's talk about the new. So just that's a warning to some of y'all. This is straight up warning. I got the gypsy out here that says fakeness, falseness, and scholar. And then justice flew out of the deck. So make sure that you're getting things handled and that things are handled properly in regards to documentation, legal matters, anything that was associated with business deals or a relationship or a partnership that you had previously. I think that it's already over. Something may have happened, and this is a warning. Like if you Just handle your business. That's all I'm saying. I'm done talking about it. Handle your business. You might not be the one that's bitter. You might be dealing with somebody that's bitter. And, because that's pretty much what happened with me. I can't believe that would actually come out. That was so many years ago. Oh, God. We live and learn, y'all. We live and learn. Okay? We live and learn. It is what it is. I've lived a life, that's for damn sure. So you got a new situation here. For some of you, that was just, you would know what this situation is. So I don't need to say anything else. You would know what that situation is. For some of you, if you're the ones that are nasty like that, don't be nasty like that. Let somebody go, cut ties with them, free and clear, and just fucking head off into the sunset. Ain't no reason to be all nasty like that. We're going to talk about this new thing, but apparently that is something that some of you really need to focus on. You might be like, yeah, whatever, Feather. Check your facts, check your paperwork, people. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Handle your business. So some of you may have somebody at work that's got a crush on you. We got something new here. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, babies, out of the clear blue sky. Tell me about this crush, this person. Crush. Teddy bears want to talk. Okay. We'll talk to the teddy bears, won't we? Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. All right, we'll talk to the teddy bears. How y'all doing over here? Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. The look. The fuck you been? I've been on here for how many years? The look. Did you just start opening your eyes yesterday? Come on. I look the same damn way every damn day. Where have you been? Are you new to my channel? Whatever. All right. Some of you might be dealing with a boss that's got the hots for you. Wow. Wow. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That is fact. Some of you do have a boss that has the hots for you. That's a King of Wands too. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you, this is somebody at work that's got the hots for you. Crush. That is fact. Be careful. Don't get involved with your bosses. Damn. Oh my God. Glowing. Why the hell am I'm glowing Is it the tan that I've been getting? I glow every day. I radiate awesome every day. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you haven't noticed it until now, but apparently you now are on my vibration. Appreciate it though. I love you. Buddha says, be careful nursing a snake back to health. It will get strong enough to bite you. Damn. Adultery charge. Oh my God. Okay, so some of you, this could be a work office thing. Okay? Don't get got. Don't get got. Some of y'all, if you were playing around with people at work, don't get got. Okay? There could be multiple hands in the cookie jar here. This could be a problem. 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. So if this is somebody you work with, if this is your boss, for some of you it is your boss, or it is a higher up or a supervisor, you may be friends with them. Don't fraternize with the uppers, damn it. Don't fraternize. Don't fraternize with the uppers. If you have, listen, is this part of the previous message? If some of y'all are fucking around with people at work, they can fuck around with your work. Don't fuck with them. This is not a monetized channel yet. I can say fuck. If somebody here, don't be flirting with the higher ups. Don't be messing with their wives and their husbands. You understand what I'm saying? Because this could be the warning here. Somebody may juice you in some way. They may squeeze your lemon. You understand? Squeeze your lemons. What I am trying to say here is there is a possibility that if this goes wrong, if this goes bad, like they could get your job, they could take your job, they could just don't mess with people at work, and just be careful if you are dating anyone that is your supervisor, or don't mess with their wives and their husbands. Don't mess with them, because if you're fraternizing, make sure that you ain't losing your job because you're fraternizing with the boss or something like that, or even other employees. Read your damn manuals at work. What are the rules of engagement? Can you fraternize? Can you date other employees? And somebody here, if you were possibly, just be careful. Just be careful for some of y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay? Just be careful. This isn't for everybody, but it's for somebody. Okay? So it could possibly tie back into that work thing. The warning kind of deal. There is a warning here for some of you to make sure that you are making sure your taxes are getting done, your legal shit is handled properly, and I don't care how long ago that ended, make sure that it's handled. Yeah, it can. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fred says absolutely. What's up, Kelly? Hey, Jane. Absolutely. Joe says I got new glasses. Well, I let his CO handle that, Joe. His CO was the one that I addressed. I didn't handle anything other than with the CO. And I ain't vindictive. I ain't nasty. I just wanted to move on with my life. You know what I mean? And the CO handled it, whatever ways it needed to be handled. I ain't a hateful person. I mean, I'm sure I could have been in trouble for marrying the person for going overseas, but whatever, we were in a relationship previously, so. Thanks, Jane. Loving the look. Y'all, I just blow dry my hair. I wear my hair down every damn day. I got my hair pinned back so it's not my face. I love it. I love it. It's because of the shirt. It's the shirt. It's Forever Angel. Yeah, it's the shirt. It must be. Rock on, bitches. You understand? Okay. It's because I'm so heavy metal today. I am. I'm heavy metal today. I'm like ruthless today. I don't give a fuck about nothing today. And then here my lemons are busted. Thanks. Stupid. Oh my God. So I am really, I want to pull some cards so bad. I know exactly what to do. Okay. So, just use your intelligence here, people, and do your due diligence. Do the honorable thing and go back and check your finances, check your bank accounts, check your credit reports. I don't know why the hell I'm giving you all this information, but check it, recheck it, check it again, read the paperwork, read the fine print, make sure that any offers you're getting, thanks, Fred, any offers you're getting, you're reading the fine print. There's something here about paperwork and legal issue. Any of the paperwork, read the fine print. Beep, beep, Fred said. If y'all didn't hear that, that was my phone beep. Or my alarm beep. Don Juan. Oh my God. You are killing it today. So, teacher. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. Shadow. Manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. This is what I wanted to get. This is a manipulative, or this is something in some way. I don't know. Check your paperwork, check the fine print, make sure shit is actually addressed, handled, and turned into the proper authorities, whatever it is. And I don't know what kind of deal this is for some of you. I don't know if it's a divorce. I don't know what the paperwork is or the offer is. Just make sure that you're reading the fine print, that you know what you're getting yourself into when it comes to legal matters, paperwork, and I don't care how long ago this was. Address this, okay? Because there's possibly somebody that is trying to get over on you, okay? Some way, somehow. And then we got Don Juan. You are not dealing with con artists, are you? Are you really? Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Are you kidding me? This has already been done and over. Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. This was a relationship. This is something new. This past thing is really coming through again. So I'm just going to reiterate one more time, and then I'm moving on. I'm not dealing with it again. This could have been somebody that truly was manipulating you to get your money. An emotional manipulator. They were using you for their own private gain. For some of you, you know exactly who you are when I'm saying all of this. You know exactly who you are, and I've got several of you in mind. Pay attention to your paperwork. Go back and readdress all of your paperwork. Make sure that everything is proper. Like if you were supposed to leave a county, go back and look at your paperwork and make sure that there is no stipulations that say you cannot return to that county or that state. Make sure there are no things that are barring you from further advancement in your life. There are some of you that may have paperwork that have stated that you couldn't leave a county because of children or something like that, and you're wanting to leave a state. Go back and read your paperwork. Okay? There are several of you I have in mind for that. Okay? So just go back and check your facts. Okay? Check your facts. Make sure that everything is addressed and handled. And thank you so much. I am totally 80s today. I love you. So, I'm getting a fresh deck. I'm tired of this bullshit. This is the craziest reading. No, we've had some crazy readings. Okay, does that resonate with anybody? Because that is a serious warning. Now I'm going to go back and check all of my shit. You're absolutely welcome. Fred says you're absolutely welcome. Mary says, Fred says you may proceed, just don't make it a dirty deal. What if GTO wants it to be a dirty deal? Just saying. Oh my God, y'all are too much. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred, help me out with this. So there is somebody that is crushing on you, possibly at work, possibly a boss. Don't let that mess up. Don't let it mess up. Oh God. Yeah. Don't. I'm telling you, some of you, it still keeps going back to the same thing. Don't date your boss. Look. If you work with your partner or you work with your boss, this is for you. I don't know. There's the Four of Wands and the Tower. The Tower has already come out once. I think this is a message for some of you that's already dealt with this. Some of you are dealing with a situation. If you are dating, I hate this message today. Yesterday's, I loved it so much. Today, I hate this message today. Listen, if you, God, don't allow people to, oh God, how do I say this? Please, Fred, be gentle with me. If some of you are going through some situations in your home life and if some of you are going through some of you are having problems with stability in life, that's either home, relationships, maybe you having problems at work, that kind of stuff. Don't let anybody sweet talk you into, don't let anybody flavor your fucking Kool-Aid. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let anybody con you or swindle you into doing something because you aren't doing so well. I don't know how to express this to you. I don't even know how to explain this, but it's coming through very strange to me. So there is a specific person or someone here that needs to hear. So if you going out fucking around, let's just be honest. If you're screwing around and you're already having problems at home, you've got a problem. Address that problem first before you go screwing around with anybody at work and making shit worse. Because if you go messing around with somebody at work or you go trying and flirting and dinking around in other places that you shouldn't be, you need to address the first situation first, because it's going to end up in a fuck show. It's going to be a shit show for you. It's going to turn out bad. Okay? And so if you're like sliding into somebody's DMs, or you're slipping off into the closet at work, getting a little something on the side, look, I ain't going to judge you, but what I'm saying here is it can turn around to bite you in the ass big time. So address your stability or your relationship that you're having problems in first, go fucking around, because that's going to cause a problem. There, I said it. And that was for somebody specific. You got the message. Moving on. Like, Fred, I have had enough of this. Whatever this fiasco is on this table today. I've had enough. I want to talk about this new. And for somebody that you're dealing with a situation where you need to get a divorce, you need to get a separation, don't be screwing around with other people until that is addressed. Because it's going to turn around to bite you in the ass in some way, shape, or form. And it better not be with people at work. Don't do that. That could turn out really nasty. Dirty Deeds. I love that song. Yep. There you go, Ada. There you go. There's ways around certain situations. I like that. Kevin likes blondes. He likes his cars to be blonde too. All right, the situation over here. Tell me about this situation, because I'm done. That was a specific message for some of you, and I ain't talking to you no more. Okay? I ain't talking to you no more. Okay? I've had enough of the warnings. Here we go. Something that's actually going to be happy, joy. Something that you're manifesting. You're deliberately manifesting something specific that's going to make you happy. Let's see what this is. Could be work. So you have had major issue. I am talking to somebody right now. This is a different part of the story. I don't know what that was for somebody. Let's break away from that Fred New. This is new. So for some of you, if you have just had relationship screwed up, like you have been unsuccessful in love for quite some time, past 2 to 6 years, you're about to be moving forward in love victoriously. Yes, you are. So, here's the deal, yo. There's a major attraction between you and this person. And it might just come out of the clear blue sky. There's the Lover's card. So, here we go. The Lovers is a true love pair, and when it is, the Lovers is a true love pair. Yes, it can symbolize that a major choice needs to be made here, but I see that this person, this is your energy I'm pulling on. So you are independent. You're 9 of Cups. You're doing well for yourself. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You're independent, self-sufficient, single and free. And you are telling me you have had major issues in regards to love and relationships for the last 2 to 6 years. And you're just ready to be victorious, and your love energy is ready to run. You're ready to go. You need to pacify that just a little bit longer. Okay. Just pacify that just a little bit longer. Because what you're telling me is it's not quite manifested yet. Because there's a decision that needs to be made. The Judgment is here with the Judgment here in reverse. There's a decision that needs to be made, because there's either you haven't met this person yet, or there's a decision in regards to this person it's causing some confusion. Okay. It's causing a little bit of confusion. So you're unsure on what's going to happen, what's going to go down, whether or not you want to be with this person, whether or not you want to move forward in love. Yeah. So some of you are confused on whether or not, you slipped out there. I got it. Some of this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, strong Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. We do have Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, strong Scorpio, very strong Scorpio. What I am getting here is that there's some unknowns here in regards to this that are kind of keeping this off balance, or keeping you're unsure. So this could be a new connection, or you don't really know this person that well. Some of you don't even know this person yet. Some of you don't know them very well yet. Some of you haven't spent much time with them. It's like you just met them. And the funny thing is the decision that needs to be made is, are you going to let it go, or are you going to commit? Because there's the King of Wands showing back up. There is major passion and desire. There is major physical attraction between you and this person. If a fire is lit, let's just say that. And that's the decision that needs to be made. It's, do you let it go, or do you commit? Is this a thing, or is it not a thing? That's funny. And for somebody over here, if you, just one more time, if you aren't out of a relationship, if you ain't closed the doors on a relationship, if you are still living with somebody, damn it, you better not ring my bell. You better not ring anybody's bell. You understand? If you are roommating with someone, I don't care if you were married, getting divorced, or if you were used to dating, until you are completely separated, do not involve another motherfucker into your life. Why? Because that will cause problems. And for some of you, if you are having issues in home life, or having issues in a relationship, and you are dipping and dabbling about at work, you need to address yourself, because that can cause you problems. Turn around and bite you in the ass. Okay? Oh my God. That's... wow. somebody needed preaching to today. You needed to ass spanking. Don't let what's going on in your home life, if you ain't getting laid, if you ain't getting love, address that situation. Don't be going involving other people in your shit. Okay? And if you're attracting that kind of person to you, don't be involving yourself in that shit. And for some of you, just be cautious about getting involved with people you work with. There's a major, somebody needed that message. Somebody needed to hear it. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Tell me about this one right here. Okay. There is a major attraction here between you and an individual, and the decision needs to be made on whether or not it's going to be something. I know. You don't have enough information, but you're willing to go after it. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag is strong on this. So, wow. Okay. So it is still unknown. You're not telling, I mean, look, we have a potential for a relationship here, a very strong relationship, one that is nurturing and loving, one that is reliable and dependable. There's not enough information or there's no communication. So I don't know if you're talking to this person or if you've just seen them, and I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Because it's like talkie, no talkie. So it's a 50-50 split right now between whether or not, yes, it is a soul bond. It is a soulmate. This is a new person. For most of you, this is a new person. And I don't feel like you've shared, I don't feel like there's no commitment. There's been no commitment. I don't feel like there's shared cups yet. It is a possibility for emotional fulfillment, but for some reason, it's a 50-50 split on whether or not this is going anywhere. So I don't know if you've maybe this is so new that you haven't met this person yet. So you may have a crush and that person hasn't told you or hasn't asked you out, or vice versa. You may have a crush on somebody and that whole thing, it just hasn't unfolded yet. There's a lot of beautiful possibilities in it. Yes, there is a soul bond. You will feel this. There is a connection there. It is potential for a true love pair with the Six of Cups. I mean, there's so much awesome energy on it, but it hasn't completely unfolded just yet. So there it is. It's all about getting more information or allowing it to unfold even further. Okay. Because I told you it's kind of like teeter-tottering in 2 or 3 different areas where I don't know if you've started, I don't think you've had relations with this person in, this is not a friends with benefits. Let's just put it that way. This is either somebody that's come across your path and not in a nasty way. This is somebody you've met. This is somebody you've started talking to, somebody you may know at work. So it's just kind of like, you're passing each other, or you notice each other, you're passing each other, but there's no communication, or there's very little communication. There's not a whole bunch known about each other just yet. So it's like, what is it? Is it going somewhere? Is it not going somewhere? It's not quite unfolded just yet. So for most of you, that's cool. That's cool energy. So it's not manifested just yet. It's still in manifesting mode, and that's what I thought here. Like if this one day you may have woke up and went into work and just went, "Oh my God, this dude's gorgeous," or "Holy shit, who's that?" You know, male or female, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying. So it's kind of like in the unfolding stages. One of you may know that there is a thing. One of you may not know that there's a thing. One of you may have a crush and the other one has no idea that you even exist. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like that. And for others of you, the main message was don't mess around. If you're in another relationship and you're going through things, don't take it to work with you. Even if that means, I mean, it might not be that you're having sex with other people at work. It could just simply be that you're taking your problems from home life to work, and that's causing problems. Okay. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate that. Wow. And don't forget to check your paperwork. I ain't getting back into that. That was one hellacious final message on this last. Thank you. Yeah. So if you are going through a divorce or you're having some issues in your marriage or at home in a relationship, a committed relationship, don't take that. Don't take it to work with you, because you don't ruin your friendships at work. Okay. And this is happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So maybe it's just time to enjoy this new person over here for those of you that aren't connected to somebody else. You know, paradise. Okay. Oh, I'm telling you, some of y'all need to put up some boundaries with some past people. You got empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used. You need to put up some boundaries. And I'm telling you, that may have already been done and gone, but you need to make sure that you're checking and making sure that everything is finalized and that you're closing out those cycles. Okay. Shit. What did we get? Coffin, photograph, and golden mirror. Second time we got coffin. It is over. It is time for a new beginning for those of you. Don't forget to look back. Okay. It says, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. That person may be missing you. They may be bitter and missing you, and they may be trying to use you or use something of yours to their benefit. I don't want to know. Because we've got self-absorbed narcissists, one-sided relationship, love bombing, coffin. It is over, and it's time for you to make new memories with somebody new. I don't know how long ago that was for you, but we got girl with a snake. So that is definitely, again, saying something about a narcissistic paradigm. It was a toxic, unhealthy dynamic regardless, and you were being used. So it's time to put up your boundaries and move on to something new. I think most of you already have. But just don't let somebody else's nastiness, those lemons may have been somebody else's. And because somebody else sees you glowing or sees you doing better or moving on into a beautiful, gorgeous new relationship, you understand what I'm saying? They get pissed off and they try and do something dirty or undermining you. I don't like it. I don't like that kind of energy at all. But if you were dealing with somebody nasty, that you need to make sure that all of the doors are closed on that, and that you are prepared, and that you've got strong boundaries, and you will handle that shit quick, fast, and in a hurry if that person ever tried to interfere with something new that you have going on. Some people do that. Aww. Okay. So this thing over here with the employment, the work, the house, I don't know what the hell this is. Yeah. So some of you may be going through a separation. I told you. This is like 3 to 5 stories in one. And you got all of my dirty dirt. But I accept and own who I am. Separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning. It's like you're married in separation, maybe going through a divorce. Don't entertain anybody else until that shit's handled. Yeah, you're frustrated. You lack confidence. You got some issues, maybe some jealousy issues. Don't pull anybody else into that. Some of you need to move on and get closure of that situation. And that can simply mean, address that shit, either break up and divorce or go back and repair. And if it ain't working out, it ain't working out, but don't involve anybody else in your job. Don't take that shit to work with you, because it can manifest and it can twist you and gnarl you into a bitter bitch. It can make you turn into a nasty negative person in your relationships, your friendships, family ships, your work ships. Don't take that nasty shit that's going on at home or in your relationship that ain't going right. And definitely don't go stepping out with other people. Address this, because that's just going to follow you wherever you go. It's just going to follow you wherever you go until you address this kind of stuff, and you wrap up and tie up to the loose ends. You're just going to have problems, and it's going to turn around and bite you in the ass, okay? Oh my God. Jeez, yeah. Them's the words, them's the messages. I got to put something on this. I really do. Somebody needs a message, and it ain't going to be coming from me, because this done pissed me off today. Because first of all, I don't like past people coming back to sabotage anything. And I can't, and I hope that none of you are like that. This is more of a message of warning that somebody from the past may try and fuck you over financially or in some kind of legal way. Or maybe they did. Just go back and check your shit. You understand? Treasure your loved ones. You are about to go through a new beginning. A whole new world is about to be rebirthed for some of you. This is absolutely beautiful. It starts out as just a drop. Just a little. And it becomes something completely different. Trust your loved ones, or treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. You have a very deeply loving connection coming in here. And of course, treasure your friends, your family, your fans, your children, that kind of stuff. The more you appreciate and you keep that, that's important. Treasure the ones you love. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know what it is. Spend some quality time together, so you possibly have a chance to heal this over here for a new beginning or for recovery. It's important. It's imperative that we spend quality time with those we're in significant relationships with, listening to and talking to each other. So you bitch asses that are in separation, you got problems in your relationships, instead of stepping out and talking to other motherfuckers about it, step in and talk to them. So many people do that shit. So many people gonna go to the bar with the fellas and talk about all their fucking the bullshit that happens in the relationship, and the ladies do it too. Every time you're on the phone with your mama, every time you're on the phone with your cousin, your sister, your friend, you on the internet, you trying to get all this deets and these details, and you're sharing all of your private, intimate details that you should be addressing with your relationship partner. I'm going to get on to you right now. I'm going to lay the hammer down on you right now. For those of you that are having problems in your relationships, the problem is your relationship. The problem is you and your relationship. The problem for the relationship is you and your partner. A lot of you are blaming everybody else in the relationship, instead of saying, okay, I need to be an adult and I need to address this as an adult. And instead of taking it to work with me, telling all the fellas, all my friends, all the girls, all the guys, our fans, our everybody, and we're taking all of this information and we're sharing it across the fucking internet, or pull it in and know that your relationship will only benefit if you actually put the information and the energy in on your relationship. Those private details, those intimate things, those should be addressed with your family, or your partner. If you're having problems and you're going out and sharing all this negativity of the bullshit that's happened inside of your relationships, first of all, you're only attracting and creating more negative bullshit. Get the book, Oh Please Be Your Own Hero. I tell you all about it. Not only that, but you're festering. You're making it nastier. You're becoming nastier. You're becoming bitter. Then what? It turns around on you. Somebody hears about it, somebody learns about it and brings it back to your partner, and your partner brings it back to you. That causes a shit show, a fiasco. And then you're sitting there trying to like, oh, well, I had to talk to somebody because I couldn't talk to you. Nah, bitch. You have got to talk to your partners. All of you. A relationship is built. It is a third energy. It is you and another person creating a third energy. How healthy that third energy, it is very much like a child. If you have a mom and a dad working together to create a child and to parent that child and to raise that child and to create a loving environment for that child, you do it, right? Most good parents do. Well, most good stewards of relationships do the same thing. It's like a child. You've got to pamper it, nurture it, love it. You've got to give it time and attention. You've got to make it important. If you want it to grow, if you want it to be stable, hold up your side of the fucking relationship bargain. And if the other person isn't and you are, the fuck out. What are you waiting for? It's just a waste of your time, and it's keeping you from moving on to something beautiful and new. If somebody is not willing to put in the time, attention, love, devotion, and communication that it takes to create a healthy relationship, bye, bitch. I'll see you another lifetime. And you ain't got to be mean about it. And you ain't got to hate that person. You could just say we wanted different things. We didn't have the same relationship styles. Okay, fine. It's time to move on. But don't take it and carry it and share it with everybody else in the world, because what you're doing is you're just making it worse. You're just creating more, festering more negativity towards that relationship. Instead of just going, you know what? I need to really fine tune this relationship. Let's get under the hood. Not in a nasty, negative way, y'all. Pop the hood. Let's sit down. Let's work on this. Figure out what's working, what's not, what needs to stay, what needs to go. What can we polish up? What can we tweak to make work? What works? What doesn't? That's the first thing. What do you want? What do I want? You may want a jalopy. I may want a fucking 1969 Camaro Rally Sport with 4 on the floor. I'm just saying. We may want different things. Okay. You may want something slow and steady and easy and reliable. The other person may want a jet set life. They may want to fly around the world. They may want world travel. And that's okay. And that's part of a relationship, y'all. And I'm sorry I'm getting on you, but somebody needed to hear this. When you have a healthy relationship dynamic and communication in that relationship is about deciding what it's like a business partnership. It really is. What do you want from the relationship? What do I want from the relationship? Can we compromise? Or they don't have to be exact, but can we compromise on some things and make things work? Can we actually work together as a team? Do we benefit together staying together? Or are we better separate, independent, single, and free? Because you do not have to live in struggle. You do not have to live in pain. You choose to. Just remember that. And sometimes your choice is being more negative about a situation rather than trying to repair it and being open and honest. And that's the biggest thing that I see with all of my clients and a lot of my fans is you got no problem telling other people about your shit. Instead of owning it and accepting it, you got no problem blaming everybody else. Instead of owning it, accepting it, and going back to the person and saying, let's talk about this. Let's really truly address this. Let's turn the world off for right now and let's get this fine-tuned. Then we can take it for a test drive. See how it works. If it does or it does not. You understand? I hope you do. I love each and every one of you. Them's the words, them's the messages. This was a shit show of a reading today. I feel like Tyler. Tyler's tarot. I'm not connecting. Somebody needed to hear these messages. Just because I don't want to hear them and I don't want to read them don't mean that somebody doesn't need them. So I hope that y'all gain some sort of clarity from it. Apparently some of y'all need to check your paperwork. Make sure that everything is good to go. Joe says I needed popcorn. Are you sure you needed popcorn? Shit. I want a brand new pair of roller skates. Dating myself. You're too much. GTO, as a male, I've never gone into work and said that dude is gorgeous. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I mean, if you're happy about that, okay. There's other men that might do that and be okay with it. But we're all different. We don't judge here. Sean says, you really blew my mind. Wow, you really blew my mind. I typically do that. I could take that a step further into a joke, but we're not going to go there today because I have a feeling that somebody else would, y'all would enjoy that a little too much. We're not going to take that to a joke. You're absolutely welcome, Mary. I love you. Somebody better claim this shit. Somebody in the comments, somebody better like, share, and subscribe at least, because that was a hellacious reading today. I hope each and every one of you have a great and amazing day, and I truly hope that none of you resonate with that. But you know, when Fred gets the reins and he gets the chance to run and free and gallop and talk to y'all, he says what he says, but don't y'all dare forget this: justice. Okay? Make sure you're checking your paperwork. Make sure you're taking care of that. That is part of your responsibility. Don't get got. I've done told you. Go back and check your stuff. And for some of you, you're going to be just check your stuff. Just do your due diligence. Check your stuff, because somebody might think that they're smarter than you, that they're trying to get one over on you, but they ain't nothing but a fake ass bitch. I don't care how cute they are, how beautiful they are, how handsome they are. If somebody's going to be a rat, they're going to be a rat regardless. Might be a cute rat. I'm not saying it. I'll tell you in our time. I'll tell you on our time, Kevin. Where did I put the deck? I'll tell you that joke on our time, when we're on in private. Oh my God. What's up, Smile? Lucy, you definitely have to rewatch. It is Feather went off today. Feather went off on a couple people today. I know somebody needs that message, and the people that need the message usually are the ones that go, I don't need that message. So if you're the one saying, that don't make sense to me, if it don't make sense, it don't make sense. But don't completely be like, nah, I don't need that. Sometimes you might be the one that needs that. You're just denying it. I love you all. Thank you so much for your wonderful, amazing comments about how I look. I wear my fucking hair down every damn day. Every day. I don't know how y'all just now seeing me. I don't know. I love each and every one of y'all. I appreciate your energy. Appreciate you being here. And thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I will be doing some readings over on I Get Feathered shortly. So we're going to do some all signs today, and we're going to do a Virgo deep dive on whatever comes out, so it doesn't matter where Virgo is at in your chart. Boom. Extra flowy today. Maybe what you see in me is in you today. Maybe you're extra flowy and extra awesome and super, super great hair day. Where do I shop? Listen. Y'all are too much. I'm out of here. I need what you see in me is also in you. That is namaste.